Evening, everybody. Icy here. Let's talk about what's going on with our current president, Mr. Biden, and the foolish statements that the man keeps making in front of foreign dignitaries. It's appalling and it's insulting to have the man who's supposed to be the most powerful person on the planet look like a blithering idiot. It's a slap in the face. Now let's talk slaps in the face. Did you recently hear about, I think it was Connecticut, Massachusetts, one of those states, that a police officer died in the line of duty, a state police officer, and instead of having the what they call the thin blue line, American flag with the one thin blue line in it, and he was a family man with two kids. And what do? They put a friggin' pride flag up at half-mast. Talk about a slap in the face for both the man who gave his life up for his job and for the family that's grieving. To sit there and promote pride. There's no pride involved. The man was a heterosexual. He was not a homosexual. And that right there is an insult. That you're trying to import that you have to celebrate Pride Month. Veterans get basically 2 days out of the entire year. Memorial Day and Veterans Day. The day we honor our dead and the day we honor our fellow veterans. I do not see the reason whatsoever to celebrate for an entire month people that like to have sex with persons of the same gender. Sex with whoever your partner is. I don't care if it's male, female. I don't care if you're doing your neighbor's dog. That's personal. It's not supposed to be put on public display like all these so-called pride events where the guys dress up in thongs and everything and they bounce their balls in front of young children thinking that it's okay. I'm sorry. It's not. This is the United States of America. It's not Sodom and Gomorrah, and the crap's got to end. Okay? It's got to end. It's getting ridiculous. Now, I'm going to piss off some other people too. Women, you keep complaining that you want abortion rights. You're saying it's a reproductive right. Okay. Think about what you're saying. Reproductive means you are trying to have a child. You are trying to reproduce a human being. That means you have to accept the fact that you're pregnant and you're not trying to abort the child. There are 15 different ways for women to prevent themselves from getting pregnant, and there are ways that guys can also have themselves taken care of to ensure that they do not get a woman pregnant. Abortion should be the absolute very last straw in regards to dealing with human life. I'm sorry. It's not your right to kill. Because if that's the case, I mean, you people are sitting there talking about late-term abortions right up to the 9th month. One governor was actually saying that you could go ahead and do it after the child was born. I've actually heard that story. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard it. I've also heard that there are a lot of women that are actually advocating for that exact same thing. Oh, well, we'll give birth to the kid and then I'll decide if I want to keep it or not and abort it. That's called murder. And you go to prison for that. Now, let's tick off some more people. You fools that call yourself transgenders. Look, who you have sex with, that's your business. You're dressing up as a woman and demanding that I acknowledge your mental disorder. It's not going to happen. If you're born with a penis, you're a male. If you're not born with a penis, you're a female. Case closed. It's getting ridiculous. All this crap. And everybody starts pussyfooting around it. Don't want to talk about the issue because they don't want to create waves. Well, I'm Navy. I love waves. I'll stay in them all day long. Don't bother me. And you people pushing your points of view and demanding to be accepted? No, I don't have to accept it. I have to tolerate it. That's the difference. I have to tolerate it. And you people keep adding more and more and more and more and more. Well, you people have gotten so much out of kilter that you've got people that are saying they're animals, that they're zeros and one, binary, Look, face facts. You're a bunch of mental patients. And mommy and daddy never disciplined your butts when you were kids. You were one of those kids that screamed and hollered for a participation trophy or a medal, and you didn't get it, you threw temper tantrums. You're one of those kids that was sitting in the shopping cart at the supermarket or in the department store and screaming and hollering and demanding to have your attention. No. I'm not going to give you what you want. I don't have to. No one on this entire planet has the right to not be offended. Because face facts, you people offend me on a daily basis. And I tolerate it, and I don't scream and holler and throw fits. I don't sit there in front of traffic and stop vehicles to protest. Oh, that's another thing. You idiots with the pride flags on the markers on the street. It's against federal law, and it's against state law in regards to what is painted on roadways. Why? Because they are there to be driven on, not to be displays. You have to sit there and it's black and white, nothing else. They don't put colored arrows on there because, number one, colored arrows are going to screw things up. You're not going to see them correctly at night. Number two, you have international drivers coming in that you got a pride flag painted at some intersection or something. And it's going to it's going to mess them up, and you're going to cause accidents. So you can be prideful all you want, but interrupting everyone else's life for your self-satisfaction, self-gratification, not going to happen. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it because you've never earned it. You're a bunch of spoiled, pampered little brats. I don't care what, male, female. Like I said, you're the kids that everybody at the supermarket hated because you didn't know how to shut up and your parents didn't know how to give you discipline. I'm old. I'm going to die soon. I'm really going to die soon. So what I say, you can take it with a grain of salt. I don't care. But know this. Nobody has to put up with your bullshit. Nobody has to listen to you. Nobody's got to cater to you. And if you want to scream and holler and start throwing out pronouns and stuff, I got a great pronoun for you. You could call it a noun, a pronoun, an adverb, whatever the hell you want. From now on, you're going to be respectfully addressed as asshole. Why? It's gender neutral. I could call every one of you an asshole, and it's not offensive. Icy out.